In this video, I'll show you how to use our good old friend customer development to make your copy much better by using your customer's language and adding it to your copy. So let's see how we can do that. If you don't remember the customer development and if you skip the courses, go back and definitely watch that. It's incredibly useful. Now, I'll just give you an example here. The main reason why we use customer development to improve our copy is that when we talk to customers, we can guide them to understanding and then use their language by capturing the aha moment. So when we get to the aha moment and they say, now I can do this with that, it will help me in this kind of way, then we can use their words. And once we talk to a lot of people, we can see the patterns. And once we see the patterns and we see things repeating over and over again, we can clearly understand how our customers see the benefits of our product or service. And this is what helps us sell it easily to them with digital marketing. Now, it's very important for you to understand the fact that if you can't sell your product face-to-face to a customer, it will probably mean that you can't sell it with a marketing campaign either. So that's why we use customer development to test our campaigns before we actually launch them and spend money on them. That's where customer development becomes very, very important. So let's make an example of how a customer development case would go for improving the copy. We'll take two examples. Let's say we want to sell them the entire academy, Master's Academy in this case, or we want to sell them this very course. So we meet someone on the street or at a conference or at a party, and let's say his name is John. And it would go something like this. Hey, John, I'm Dimitar, nice to meet you. What do you do? What are you interested about? So we start with the softball questions and we want to get them going and listen. We want to understand what are their top 3 topics. And John would say something like, I am looking for a job right now. And then immediately, boom, this particular person is within our targeting. We are trying to help people get a job. And now we want to check if he's interested in digital marketing. And so we can ask him, hey, what are you interested in? What do you want to do? What kind of job are you looking for? And let's say that he is not really sure. And he says something like, well, I don't know. I just want to do something from home because I don't like big offices and this kind of office corporate environment. I just want to work from home. Maybe, travel a little bit and just make enough money to travel. And then that's good, right? So he is not very sure and we want to dig deep and ask them, hey, what are you interested about? And he would say something like, well, I've been seeing that there's a lot of people that are getting freelance jobs, consulting or doing Facebook ads and so on. So that would be something that I'm interested in right now. And now I'm looking for courses or I'm studying, how to create Facebook ads. So here in the next section, it's time for us to establish credibility and tell them about what we do and give them a reason to give us a bit more information. So what I would say in that case would be something like, hey, did you know, that's super interesting to me. I actually teach digital marketing. I have a very successful marketing agency and we create courses to help people learn digital marketing and eventually get a job. Can you, and then I would ask them to tell me about what they have been doing so far. Maybe it's even better to not tell them that you teach, but you just say that, hey, I'm an expert in marketing and maybe I could help you. That would be enough because we don't want to disclose our product at this stage as well. And so they would give us some more information. So at this point, we start listening for the problems, goals, money. We already know the problem. He does not have a job. His goal is to travel and he wants to make some money. There are jobs to be done. We need to help him do that. His motivation is traveling. He has not mentioned any people, numbers, locations, timings, or competitors yet, or any ideas or solutions. He actually mentioned some ideas and solutions. He wants to become a freelancer, right? So at this stage, we would ask something like, so what have you done so far? Where are you learning? This can give us a lot of information about our competitors, but right now at this point we are interested in the copy. So this comes a little bit at the later stage when we help them realize the best solution and lead them in the direction that we like, and understand their problem a little bit deeper. So from what we know so far is that this person is focusing on Facebook ads. And we know that by just creating Facebook ads, you can probably get a job as a marketing assistant, and someone would still have to tell you what to do, and it's not the best job ever. And so we could ask something like, did you know that, let me think about it for a second. So what our goal is at this point is to point him in the right direction. So we would want to show him that we want to guide him to understanding that Facebook ads is not the best thing to go. And let's say we want to sell him the copywriting course. And by using the value of copywriting that I showed you before, I can tell him, hey, did you know that instead of just Facebook ads, you could focus on, have you thought about copywriting? Because there you can really have a bigger impact on the businesses. You can do it from anywhere you want, and then you can also make a lot more money. Now he would be a lot more interested into that, and then we would have to explain. And then at this stage where we start explaining and guiding them to the truth, it's best if we can try and do it with questions. And so he says, well, I didn't know. And then we can tell them about, hey, do you know that if you focus on copywriting and conversion rate optimization, you can increase the conversion rate of an entire business and charge a lot more per hour for it, and this would get you much closer to their goal. And he would say, aha. So instead of focusing on ads, I can focus on improving the entire copy, and so I can work on Facebook ads, landing pages, product descriptions, and so on. I can capture a lot more business. And then when he starts raving about it, or kind of when he gets to the aha moment, so I can do this and that, that's when we have to listen very carefully and use their language. So he could say, aha, so I can get a job as a copywriter. Boom, that's something. I can make a lot more money. Another one, I can do it from anywhere. I can get more customers. I can reach a wider audience. Whatever they say when they realize the better solution would be the words that you can use in your copywriting. And also, when you are trying to sell, you can also use the your part of the conversation. So when you do customer development over and over again, you will easily see which questions guide people better and faster to the truth, to understanding the benefits and values and the real value behind your product or service. And so once you see those, you can use those in your copy as well. You can use the arguments that you bring, like for example, in this case, like I used the value of copywriting and the conversion rate optimization and the ability to get a job easier, and the fact that copywriting is a very well-paid job and so on. So you can make a list of your arguments, you can make a list of your guiding questions, and definitely listen for the aha moments and what people say exactly after that. I can do this, I can do that. and then use that in your copy. I am sure that it will help you increase your conversion rates by a lot. So that's it for using customer development for copywriting, and we are moving on.